This is episode 6 of the Indian Journeyman series. Yes, I still don't know where I'm going with this series, and you'll be driving this show as far as I know, because I need your help. My name is Daljit. Welcome to Bustthenet. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to stay in touch for more videos like this. So a quick update of where we are. We've already lifted the title. That wasn't too hard, and an average of about 3 goals a game. It didn't prove to be too difficult. We have a 3-4-3 that we've been using this season. I haven't come up with a name for it. I just call it the Bagan 3-4-3. You probably see me use it on Twitch. And we haven't done too badly. We've got several all-stars in our team. A trio of players are banging in all the goals and creating all the chances. The 3 players, Chamorro, Baitia, and Julian Colinas, except, bit sad to say this, but he has been so good, right, that he's going back, and I want to wish him the best. He'll be joining Real Union, so he's leaving us to go back to his homeland, and I'm very happy for the Spaniard. He has contributed to our success this season at a 7.35 rating for the whole season. Of course, you know, some people might say it's not a lot of goals that you're scoring, but trust me, this is India. I've had also some bizarre things happening. Like, there's so many bizarre things that have happened in the series of matches that I played. Some of them were near downright comical, but you know, it's lower. It's kind of lower league, right? So when I'm looking at this team and I'm looking at their attributes, they're not very far away from a conference side. So we have to accept that there are going to be situations where we just don't play very well, and that's happened. But this is my trio of performers. Of course, I've got this youngster that I promoted, Jahid Hassan Hossain. 7 goals in 8 appearances. Now, I was very, very careful with this boy. Now, here is where I'm at a dilemma. Okay, we've won the title, literally at a canter, right? So I'm more interested in the Champions League next season, right? So we're going to be going to the Champions League, that's for sure now. But what am I going to do, right? As far as the journeyman part of this whole save is concerned. So this is where I probably will seek some feedback, some ideas. So you guys, you're all over the place. There's a Discord channel. You can always chat with me about where I can take this club. You can always leave your comments on YouTube. We might even do a poll. Catch me on Twitter. Yeah, just let me know what you think, because I haven't actually gone after the Champions League, AFC Champions League, in God knows how long, right? So that's one option. I wanted to do it in FM18 with the Chinese side, but as you all probably know, it was a very heartbreaking save, and I never want to do something like that again, with a database that could get corrupted. I don't know what happened, but I'm never doing that again. So yeah, it broke my heart, man. I invested so much love, and every show had a unique video that led into the series that took me 2 or 3 days to cut. Yeah, it was very sad. So I'm not doing it again. Okay, because this heartbreaking is, I can't take any more heartbreaks. I just realized that we're going to be playing we're going to be playing in our stadium, or rather Kalinga Stadium, Pylon Arrows, in gale force conditions. This will be fun. I've never done that before. So where do we go? So do I go after the Champions League, then maybe take a player from my side, hopefully, and that means I have to I have to add another manager, tell him to take away Mohon Bagan and transfer list Javed Hossein, and then bring him with me to another club and see whether I can and take him further. That could be one way of doing the save. Another way is, okay, stay with this club, get an Indian side to become Champions League winners. That could be another way of looking at it. And then once I can only leave India once I'm a Champions League winner. I cannot take another job. So I can only leave as a champion. That could be one way of doing it. I could be here for a hell of a long time then. But we have faith, eh? So where should I go? What kind of ideas that you... I'm all for ideas at the moment. So any idea that comes from you guys is a good idea. This is my 5th save, right, for this season. So quite a number of saves. And this has been a very interesting save because from start to end, we have only played this formation, right? So let's look at the schedule. So if I'll just stick in the formation, right? So we can customize the view and stick in the formation of our team, right? And add it here, and we can see what formation we've been using. Okay, auto size all columns. I can't see it now. So we've only been using the 3-4-3. That's it. We started with all kinds of funny little systems. We wanted to use the 4-1-4-1, and then after a while I went like, hell man, let's just do the 3-4-3. So we went for the 3-4-3, and we've done okay. As you can see, on average we score like 2 to 3 goals a game. Some games have been downright 6 massive score lines. I won't say like 8-0 or stuff like that, but 4-0. We had 2 draws. Minerva Punjab turned out to be quite a tough nut to crack. Then I think we had 2 draws this season, and in Chennai City is always going to be a tough game. Yeah. Now our last game of the season is going to be against Pylon Arrows. Unfortunately for us, our 3rd all-star, Baitia, he can't be playing, and I don't know. See, this is the other wonderful thing about doing multiple saves, right? You reach a point in your multiple save where you don't know you forget who are the players you used in previous games. So I've got to go into this in the Minerva Punjab game, look at the formation, right, and try and remember who was my ball winner in this. Sahil Gonzalez. Okay, I used Sahil Gonzalez in this match. So I must have done something right? So I'm going to have to look for a player called Sahil in my team. Tactics. Okay, let's go. Obviously isn't you. So who is Sahil? There we go. Sheikh Sahil. Oh, no wonder he's got a red card. Wow. So who's the second? We got somebody called Joseph Baitia, but he's injured, right? So these two are not even registered. The other, so we can actually go to team report, squad depth, and then Bagan 3-4-3 for this position. Who are my best players? I got Franz Gonzalez. I can move him here. He's usually my defender. And Joseph Baitia is injured, and these are the 3 other options that we have. Okay, so it's gonna have to be Franz Gonzalez, right? So, but he's been playing in defense in my 4-3-3 formation. No, he is not. So okay, where is my Franz Gonzalez? We shall have to stick him in. There we go. Box to box. He's actually here. This will be fun. We're going from bad to worse because now I really don't know who I'm going to be using. But this is typical. I haven't been playing this save for a while. So we got Silver, who's unregistered. Now we're going to have to do it like this. And we got Pandev. Kanasuri. I need somebody here who's got off the ball. At least off the ball. You know, just get up the pitch and do something with it. Tackling 3 Malik. Okay, seriously. This is not looking very promising, but that's been the story of my season. These are the attributes that we have to work with, guys. Seriously. These are the attributes I need to work with. Got flair, we got leadership. He's a wing back and a midfielder on the right. Okay, so we go back into this, and then we find Selection info. Yeah. Currently selected. Players best role. CM Vinoid Pane. Box to box midfielder, we have nobody. So we're gonna ask Pandey to play in this position. Alright, this is literally going to the game and using the game. Box off the ball is 9. Well, the moral of the story here is we hope to score as many goals as we possibly can. Next, at the end of this season, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm actually gonna have to go and try and bring in as many Indians as I can that can play in the box-to-box position, especially these two positions. Yeah, so here we go. Pailan Arrows versus Mohun Bagan. Fran Morante, Shilton Pond. Yeah, man. This is, if I look, this guy is gone, right? He's going to Union. I'm very sad for him. I mean, happy for him, but sad for us. Fran Morante, 27 years old, jumping reach is 6. He's a defender, which is jumping reach. Yeah, they deserve. Aspire has the worst defense. Do you consider Mohun Bagan? I think we're the better team. We'll show why. Okay, all right. Let's not get too carried away. We're gonna watch this on sideline view, and we're away. Here we go with a throw. That's Pandey playing well. Mr. Singh on the left flank is the wide midfielder. He goes inside to play the ball to Sandhu. Sandhu has been a regular starter. They clear the ball only as far as Pandey. Pandey puts the ball back. Colinas has been brought down. Julian Colina's last gift before he goes away is to get us a penalty, and then Chamorro steps up and slots it home. Mohun Bagan have begun the match with a goal. Now the only thing that's bugging me is preseason. This is going to be the 4th preseason I'm doing today. So yes, we've had a lot of preseasons. My Porto diaries are in preseason. My Kingstonian diaries are going to every one of them is in preseason at the moment. Frank Glass, and we've got Mr. Singh here. Yes, my fellow namesake. So we're gonna have to find a box to box. We have strikers. I'm not worried about the firepower going forward. We have one striker, and I'm saying I'm not worried. But Chamorro probably next season, and then I'm gonna play Javed Hossain for most of the games. But let's hope and see what we can do. Front glass shoots from the keeper. Actually, sometimes in some of these games, it's kind of worth it to tell your boys to shoot on sight, because most of the goalkeepers, their handling is quite bad. So we're gonna shoot on sight now. Right, we're just gonna take pot shots at the keeper, because these keepers, their handling isn't that good. I know some of you might say, yeah, he's not nice, but hell, man, this is the reality of the modern game. Pandey, Colinas brings the ball in. Frank Glass, this is our 3-4-3. Crosses the ball. Chamorro's header, it's in the box. It's a second goal. Yes. 15th goal of the season, assisted by Nong Damber Singh. Seriously, I am a Singh. Okay, my name is Daljit Singh, but this is the first time I ever heard of a fellow Singh whose name is Nong Damber Singh. I don't even know what he means, man. Most of our names have got meanings. Okay, so that Nong Damber does not sound like a Punjabi name. It sounds like he might even be a Nepalese who's saying, "Oh, thank you for the ball." This is typical. Sometimes we read the ball. Raham Tamang out to Rahman Sufil cuts inside. Yeah, this is where, yeah, we're okay. Pressing. There's not too much space for them to work with. The boys go down to close the ball. Yeah, Majumder reaches and puts the ball out. Defending the corner now. Stalin. I think we've played Pailan Arrows before on the stream, because I distinctly recall cracking a joke about the name. Pandey, the box-to-box midfielder, plays it back. Thank you very much. You know you can't go very far on your own. Nong Damber Singh cuts all the way inside. And Chamorro, Stalin just walked right past him. Sandhu. Hey, I've got a friend called Sandhu. Okay, Pandey, front glass. Pandey. Wait. What are you doing there, front glass? This is just because we're in India, you do not have to do this, okay? You can definitely give the ball to somebody, make a forward pass once in a while. Seriously, my boys have to learn. I thought it was gale force conditions. It looks like a perfectly sunny day. The ball is behaving normally. What's the point of having gale? The ball should be swerving all over the place. Yeah, maybe not the stadium, right? But that doesn't make sense. Oh, he hits the bar and goes out of play. 2 goals up. Bargans, the 3-4-3 is doing a lot of damage. Nongdamba Singh has already picked up a yellow card. Front glass crosses into the box, and Colinas has to pick up the trashy cross. Rocha. And you see the defender running all the way back, and then he runs. The guy runs right past him. That was so comical. It's like you got this guy coming in, right? You got one guy running into a position, and the other guy just runs right past that guy. There's absolutely zero communication going on in my defense. This is hilarious, man. I swear this is the funny things that are happening here, right? There's a lot of moments of there's like, these guys are comic geniuses on the pitch. I've never laughed so hard watching a game of football in my entire life. Islam Nasir, they played up. Oi, seriously? It's 2-2. Now we want to demand more from the boys. Yeah, I was laughing and they tied it up 2-2. My goodness, my boys, they really need to. Okay. Oh, Ganesh brings the ball forward. This could be our first defeat of the season. Look at my boys. They're not even defending properly. Nongdamba Singh gets it out of the way. Yes, this is where we're very dangerous. And the interchange in passing was sweet. The finishing left a lot to be desired. Okay, we can't encourage the boys, but we can definitely say something to them. Say something aggressive at halftime. Seem to lose if you lose confidence against Pailan Arrows, Stalin finds Tamang. Okay, we have a corner. Front glass puts it into the box. This is a free header. Oh, did very poorly with the free header. Okay, we got Cyrus, front glass. This is our normal box-to-box player. It creates a lot of chances. Pandey to Chamaro. He shoots. Okay, we're gonna remove this. We're gonna go fairly narrow. I'm gonna reduce this. Okay, gotta reduce the tempo a tad bit. I think our tempo is just too high. I can see the mistakes you're making in transitions. Players are all over the shop. I'm gonna try and hopefully we improve. It's a second penalty. You guys are too kind. Chamorro steps up and makes it. No, he doesn't. He does not. Chamorro, I was just about to say you got your hat trick, man. Front glass. We did a whole nice piece on him. And he decides to miss the penalty. Moral of the story, never do nice intros for your players ever again. Yeah, success does not sit well with them. Rocha. Oh, Nongdamba Singh. Seriously, I think we're about to concede another goal. My goodness, this is terrible. Front glass. If we can't beat them, Chamorro gets his hat trick. He does. It's the hat trick. One with each foot and a header too. Oh, I don't know what we call this kind of a hat trick. This is like a golden hat trick. Oh my goodness. Nice. He scored with his left foot, his right foot, and he said, what a way to end the season. Okay, good. We'll leave Chamorro on the pitch. Oh, he's got a hat trick. Right on the final day of the season. Okay, we got Nongdamba Singh. I think I'm going to take him off and put this guy up. Yeah, you can use wing backs as defensive wingers. Little known fact. Danu plays it to Rocha. Rocha plays it to Ganesh. Rocha says, I'm going to try and shoot. Okay, boys. Seriously? Show some passion. Come on. Get a yellow card or a red card. I mean, get the other side to get one. It is. Hossein, this is the new player. This is the guy I'm pinning all my hopes on next season in the Champions League. Oh, Colina is inside. They worked the chance perfectly, but they couldn't score. Here we go. Daniel Cyrus, Fran Morante. Gotta give him a new contract, even though his shot is jumping reach is 6. My goodness, he's 1.8. So does that mean my jumping reach is 6 as well? Does that mean my jumping reach is only 6? At my age, it's probably 4. Okay, but seriously, makes me very depressed when you put there. Player's height is 1.8 and his jumping reach is 6. Oh boy. It's a classic. Oh man, we should have won by a bigger margin, you stupid numpties. We won the title, but these boys played like terribly. Okay, it's our last game of the season. Mohun Bagan finish it. 56 points. Massive 18-point gap between us and East Bengal. There we go. Press conference. We're gonna attend the press conference. How much of a boost will Savar should we go provide? With that's got a well-struck effort into the top corner from Journeyman was what do you make out of it? Come across as being bitter. William Lal Tuza, he just came on as a substitute. Oh, that is the opposite. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was the opposite player. Mohun Bagan. After all that effort, we won a game. We get £545. All right, can't sign a youth contract. So now what we want to do is we want to look through our squad, right? I have not done a journeyman save for a long time. So right now, I may have completed an invincible season, but it really doesn't mean very much to me. I'm toying with the idea of running for the hills. Save done, let's get out of here. But now I'm just thinking of how we gonna strengthen this squad for the Champions League. I have absolutely no clue what I'm gonna do. So when I'm looking at this club, I have absolutely no idea what we're gonna do. Financially, this club is bleeding. I don't know where money comes from. I mean, if you're gonna get £545 per game for a win, I don't really think that we're going. When I'm looking at this club and I'm looking at how they make money, right, in India, I have absolutely no idea how we can afford the biggest dilemma I have right now with this save is money, because this club is bleeding left, right, and center. His match day income monthly is about £6,000, right? The whole year is about £100,000, maybe £80,000 for a season, right? I'm impressed that they can do merchandising up to £70,000. Gate receipts, £70,000. So there's not a lot of money that's coming into the club in terms of the total income that they generate. It's not a lot, but our expenditure is crazy. Okay, staff wages are 214,000. Match day expenses are more than the match day income, right? And I don't know where money was gonna go. Money must come from transfers. But wait, seriously, when was the last time you heard of anybody signing an Indian player? So I have no clue how am I gonna get out of this position. So I'm staring at the screen going, this club is just, I mean, I'm not doing this shit. This is the club. The club itself. I mean, look, you brought me in as a manager. You gave me a wage budget. I've been strict. I didn't sign anybody. In fact, I've gotten rid of 1 or 2 players. But the income versus the expenditure is crazy. So I have no clue what's going to happen next. Can I sign players? No. I don't know if I can sign players because there's no room in the wage budget. There's a 10,000 transfer budget, but it counts with jack, right? If I move, I can't even move this anymore. So what am I going to do next season? How am I going to be competitive in the Champions League? Do I win the title, take the invincible and just walk out of here and take a job in another club? Or do I attempt to lift the Champions League? I will definitely stay for the Champions League, that's for sure. So I have absolutely no idea where I'm going with this save. So it's a dilemma, man, here in Mohun Bagan. I seriously have never had a save like this before, where you can be as successful as you can win the title, and the amount of revenue that you generate from winning the title is nothing. It's just a drop in the ocean. It's just a drop in the ocean, right? If I can find enough successful players, maybe get some success. Let's see how far we can get into the Champions League, because historically Indian teams have never even made it into the group stages. I haven't heard of an Indian team making it to the group stages of the Champions League. Let's see if we can actually get that far first. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Mohun Bagan Diaries. Where do I go from here? I have absolutely no clue. So your feedback is going to be really important. You can always look me up on Twitch, or you can find me at Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Your support means the world to me. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.